So Jesus is Lord. What does that mean? What does that look like? What does that indicate? Well, that is a phrase that in some places you could probably get killed because you're saying it. Because what you're saying is that he is Lord over everything. He's the Lord over your life. He's the Lord over your economy. He's the Lord over your actions, your behavior. He's the one you serve. He's not the president. He's not a ruler. He's not a political party. If Jesus is Lord, he is the Lord over all of those things, not just some. And the problem is that when we declare that, we don't often really realize what we're really saying and what we're supposed to be meaning by it. Because if Jesus is Lord, it means that I have surrendered. I've surrendered everything. And I can tell you personally that surrender is not easy. It's not easy to surrender. For one, I can get hung up with my stuff. I've talked about my bags before, but do you know one of the things that my wife and I tend to do when we go away? We go to thrift stores. Not because we need anything, but we always buy something that we didn't know. My brother-in-law said that I typically come out with a shirt or two. Well, if Jesus is Lord, then I probably ought to be asking him before I go in and spend his money, before I go out and spend his time of my life doing whatever I think I want to do rather than what he wants to do. So what's that going to look like? Well, I can honestly say that it's a work in progress. Some days are good and some days are not so good. Some days I have victory and some days I don't, and I'm sure that you are the same. So what does that mean for us? Well, maybe what it means is that if we need to be thinking about that phrase, and when we're using it and when we're thinking it, think about its implication in the entirety of our lives. Hey, until next time, God bless.